Good afternoon, everyone. This is Rob with Next Truck Sales, and I want to take this opportunity and introduce you to our 2018 Peterbilt 389 long hood. This truck features a Paccar 510 horsepower, 1850 torque with an Eaton 18-speed manual transmission, a 13.2 front, 40,000 pounds rears. It's got a little over 700,000 miles on it. It runs great. I had the personal experience of driving it back from where we got it from, and it drives like a new truck. It's got Virgin tires all the way around, Michelin X-Line Energy Z steers, and it's got Continental drives, all in great condition. I'll take you through the truck, show you some of the features, some of the things that still need to be done. I was kind of excited that we got this truck polished and cleaned up. Just wanted to get pictures and a video of it and up on the internet. We're going to send it out for the DOT shortly, but right now I'm just going to take you through the truck, show you what it is, and then if you happen to be watching this video and you're outside of Canada and you want to buy this truck, you're in the US, for example, we do offer delivery service to Buffalo, and you can take delivery out of our yard in Buffalo there. We'll also supply you with the paperwork to convert the title from Canada to the US. So take a look here. Not new anymore. There are some blems. I'm going to point them out. I did walk through the truck here first and just have a quick look at it. There are a couple things that we will deal with, a couple things that we won't, but I just want to bring your attention. It is a used truck, but man, it's a really good looking truck, really nice driving truck, and certainly potential to make you a lot of money. So let's have a look here. You can see that there's a wrap on these headlights. The previous owner put a wrap, and on that stainless steel guard, you'll see that there's actually a little plastic coating on the front. The bumper is just staining from the water spots from when we washed it, but it's clean and straight. The hood is in perfect condition. There's no cracks or bends on the fenders. You can see here that headlight's picked up what looks like to be some sort of a stone chip on it. It's got a bit of a crack in it. It's obviously not leaking, but there is a crack, and it's actually partially protected by that coating in the front. Have a look here. You can see we've polished the aluminum, and it looks great. How long it'll stay like that is up to you, because obviously unprotected aluminum doesn't stay gorgeous forever, but man, does it ever look good now. Get a look at your fenders here, clean and straight, no cracks. Okay, this is a wrap, so if you want to take that off, that is just vinyl on there. You can actually see there that it's vinyl. Okay, we've got stainless steel breathers. There's no lights on this. It's kind of blind, which is a good and a bad thing. It doesn't look as cool when at night, but at the same time, you don't have all the lights that you need to repair. Have a look up on here. We've got the visor. Looks like it was a wrap, started peeling, and it was touched up with a rattle can. Okay, we'll go through here. 11R 22.5 steers. You've got the Peterbilt oval holes. You got brand new top hat kit. We've polished that step. These are these stacks. These are not cold stacks. You can see that they are connected, but then we've also got a it looks like it's got some kind of a insert inside of it to keep it from getting hot. We found that when these things do regens, if they're connected, you'll end up with the chrome will go blue, and then also you get tons of bugs on them, and the bugs are impossible to clean off because they're baked on. This one here looks like it's got an insert inside of it from what I can see down the bottom there. Tanks are wrapped. They're not as shiny as the paint. Not sure if you can tell. A little bit of wear. Obviously vinyl doesn't wear like paint. This is also a wrap, so this was originally aluminum. Not a perfect color match. You can see it's not exactly the same, but it definitely looks good. Okay, and again, this is all a wrap, so it's nice. Paint's all in good shape. You can see there. If you gave it a wax job, you'd probably get out some of the ghosting. You can see some of the ghosting from the previous owners. But overall, a really sharp truck. That's the 80-inch Unibuilt sleeper. Some of the wrap is peeling here as well. This side here is a 150-gallon tank. The other side's a 70. We got a step and a toolbox here. Polished aluminum wheels, all aluminum wheels. So you got 8 at the back. again with the Peterbilt oval holes. Brand new top hats, Continentals, 11R22.5s, probably 80%. A little bit of funky wear going on there. You can see a little bit of lumpiness. Maybe needs an alignment. Maybe it needs shocks. Hard to say. Maybe it was where he was driving. Treads aren't matched. Take a look here. They're both Continentals. These are HDW2s. The fronts are HDR2 Plus. So sort of the same. Tread depths are the same, but tread patterns are not identical. All-wheel disc brakes. Have a look here. We get discs on the back. Pete low leaf air suspension, 40,000 pound. Power divider lock only. No lock on this rear diff. Let's get a look at the back. Okay, so we get stainless steel hangers. Matching Continental drives at the back, so this row is all the same, and then matching in the mid, they're all the same. Fontaine 3500 fifth wheel. Looks like it's got lots of life left in it. We've got a 4-foot slider tray, so that'll move up about another 3.5 feet from where it is. So you've got lots of movement. Good condition, half fenders, stainless steel. They're not all banged up and beat up. I'll give you a good look at this one here as well. There are a couple of stone chips coming up from underneath. You can kind of see, but really hard to tell. Good shape overall. Let's take a look at the back of the cab. So looking at the back of the cab here, from what I can see, yeah, this is good. It doesn't look like it's been painted. We've got obviously a body line there, so it makes the color look slightly different, but you can see the body line as I move my camera. Okay, air ride cab, obviously, 70-gallon tank. That's your def tank, battery box. Let's take a look underneath this hood and have a look. This is, I love this hood compared to most. W9 hoods are impossible, but look at this. I can literally just put my one hand and just put my back into it, because you've got the aluminum hood. It's so light compared to, say, for example, a Kenworth hood, which is fiberglass and weighs 1,000,000 pounds, and you smoke your back just trying to flip it forward. Looking here, looks good, meaning original hood, not replaced, just based on the overall condition and color. Let's have a look from the other side as well. Okay, over on this side, so we got full air ride front suspension. Take a look there. This is your Hendrickson 13.2 front air ride suspension. 2 airbags there, disc brakes as well. Okay, and then have a look here. This is your 2018 Paccar engine. This is your 3rd gen. The EGR valve is up top here, as opposed to in the older ones, they put it in that area. So this is the latest revision of the engine. So you're getting the latest technology from Paccar. Over on this side, oh, I didn't show you the tires. Michelin's probably 80-90% treads. Sure, 80 or 90%. We're gonna go through and get this truck checked over, make sure that there's no mechanical issues or leaks, or, you know, check engine lights and that kind of thing. Right now, we haven't done that. I just got it clean and we'll do the video. Paccar 510. It's a good engine. They pull well. They don't pull quite like a Cummins. They definitely get way better fuel economy than a Cummins, and depends on what you're after, right? Obviously, Paccar Power has its goods and bads. The engines are quiet. They're good on fuel, but generally speaking, you're going back to the dealer to get them repaired. So I'm going to get this started up. 716,000 miles. Let it go through its startup. Appears to be good. So you get a Peterbilt Smart Nav. You got the platinum interior with the wood grain. We've got a really nice condition synthetic leather Peterbilt seat. Scared the crap out of myself. I pulled this. I said, "What's this do?" Check this out. So that's your train horn. I didn't like that when I first did it because I wasn't expecting it. Let's have a look at the under the hood. I'm going to take off the oil filler cap. We'll have a look at the blow-by. I'll let you listen to it running. I won't do a lot of talking because it's hard to hear with the engine running. Then I'll go through the inside of the truck. We haven't serviced it. Come around to that in a minute. The one good thing about this P, if you look, man, it's easy to work on that engine. I literally stood right inside of that gap, so to be able to get at that, there's tons of room. The fuel filter, oil filters will be changed, coolant filter is going to be changed. That's all part of our service routine, and you can see there's no blow-by coming out of that, which is good. Okay, let's go on the inside and have a listen. There's the train horns. Get a set of those for my pickup truck. Wake up all my neighbors. So having a look inside of here, okay, I do see one blem here. We'll get the mechanic or the upholstery shop to reattach this piece of trim. Okay, because that's kind of coming unglued. We've got power locks, mirrors, and windows, heated mirrors as well. Okay. Multi-way adjustable. That looks like a decent seat. Multi-adjustments on it. Let's come over inside of here. Okay, so we've got good oil pressure. Voltage is good. Fuel is decent. Seems to be working. We'll try the cruise. I drove this truck. There was nothing I could find wrong with it. I drove it about an hour to get it here. Drives perfectly. Okay, so you got full set of gauges. Okay, so we've got more gauges here yet. Okay, and then you've got your radio control there. It's kind of redundant. You can either use this or you can use that, depending on what you prefer. Fan override, regen, engine brake, traction control. We got some lights, air conditioning controls, standard highway locks, air suspension dump, Bluetooth audio, lots of secure storage. I think you turn this, so the way you close that is you can push that in and then open it. You do that, and out she comes. Okay. Some lights. Let's go through here. 18-speed manual. Okay, more lights. All the cupboards are all in good shape. All the lights are working. Let's have a look here. So this seat looks like it's never been used. It is a smoker truck. Now, we did a great job. We ozoned this truck to get rid of the smell. There's a tiny bit left. There's a cigarette burn here. If that's a deal breaker, it is what it is, but it's not a non-smoker truck, but it doesn't smell horrible, but I'm a non-smoker, so I can smell it a little bit. Okay, we've got secure storage inside of here, refrigerator, cupboards. Okay, looks like we've got a cubby hole inside of here somehow. Okay, so we've got more storage here, more storage down below, more doors. These looks like the driver who was in this probably added these separately. Maybe there was some sort of a Peterbilt style in there. It fits about 90%. And then there's a lid if you want. And there's also a pillow drawer. Okay, this is the 80-inch sleeper. Have a look here. So we've got lots of secure storage again, right? And again, these Peterbilt cupboard doors, kind of, what's the word? Cheap? Is that how I say it? I mean, it's rigid plastic, fine, but it just doesn't have that nice touch to it. It doesn't feel luxurious. It feels chintzy, but they're not broken. And that's kind of a common thing on these trucks, is that these hinges will pull out, and then you're looking at replacing bits and pieces, and everything here opens and closes perfectly. So that's kind of the point I'm making. You've got more secure storage here. We've got a couple of side view windows, which is nice, with vents. Over here we've got, I'm going to leave that open just to get a little bit of light in here so you can see, a brand new mattress, full-size mattress here. The bed lifts up, So we've got full carpeting, front to back. We got a 3,000 watt inverter, big honking inverter. Look at the size of those cables. And then you've got heating and air conditioning, and you've got your fire extinguisher and a full pass-through for perhaps load bars or something else. So there you have it. Over here we've got your inverter power. Okay, you've got your S-bar bunk heater, and then you've got your HVAC controls as well as bunk lighting. So we've got that extra light there. I'm gonna shut everything down. Nice truck, very nice truck. Runs good, like I said, drives straight, shifts good, no vibrations, no funny noises, no check engine lights. Basically just have to service it, make sure nothing's leaking, make sure the air's cold, and the heater definitely works. So there you have it. It's a 2018 Pete 389, and if you're interested in this truck, we do offer service, like I said, delivery to Buffalo, and we can supply you with all the paperwork to convert your title from Canada to USA. The truck was made in Denton, Texas. Somewhere on here it'll say that, I'm not sure where, but it's compliant with California and US emissions as well as US DOT. Oh, here we go, California emissions, US EPA, so no problem importing it, and we can supply you with paperwork, like I said, to convert the title from Canada to USA. We offer financing, we offer extended warranties. So if you're interested, feel free to give me a call. My number is 844-489-8789, 844-489-8789. It's Rob at Next Truck Sales, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye for now.